There are people who smile all day, but inside, their mind never rests. They carry pressure quietly, thinking about responsibilities, thinking about the future, trying to solve problems that never seem to end. And after a while, stress becomes so normal that they forget what peace even feels like. Maybe you know that feeling. You sit down to relax, but your thoughts keep running. You replay old conversations in your head. You think about things people said days ago. At night, your body feels tired, but your mind stays awake. That kind of exhaustion is different, not physical, mental, and life keeps adding more weight to it. Pressure inside the home, arguments that should have stayed small but didn't. Feeling misunderstood by people close to you. Trying to stay strong while quietly feeling overwhelmed. Then one small moment happens. Someone talks to you harshly. Someone judges you unfairly. Someone brings their frustration into your day. And suddenly, your peace is gone because your mind was already carrying too much. This is how chaos slowly takes hold of people. Not through one major disaster, through constant emotional pressure. Most people never learn how to protect themselves from it. They react immediately. They take every word personally. They carry anger and stress long after the moment has passed. Then they wonder why they always feel drained. Niccolò Machiavelli understood something important. If a person cannot control their emotions, life will control them instead. And that doesn't mean becoming cold or emotionless. It means learning how to stay steady when life becomes difficult. Because real strength is not losing control every time something goes wrong. Real strength is staying calm when pressure shows up. The truth is, problems will always exist. Unexpected situations, disappointment, stress, people who bring negativity wherever they go. You cannot avoid all of it, but you can stop allowing every problem to enter your mind and stay there. And once you learn that skill, life feels different. You stop reacting to everything. You think more clearly. You protect your energy better. In this video, we're going to break down 5 practical strategies inspired by Machiavellian thinking that can help you stay calm, protect your peace, and remain mentally strong during difficult moments. Because peace does not happen by accident, you protect it. Before we begin, drop this affirmation in the comments. My peace stays with me. Most people think peace disappears during big problems, but honestly, that's not usually what breaks someone mentally. It's the small things that happen over and over again. A tense atmosphere inside the home. Constant worrying about responsibilities, feeling like you always have to hold yourself together for everyone else. Never fully relaxing because another problem is probably waiting tomorrow. That slowly changes a person. You become impatient more easily. Your mind stays alert all the time. Even quiet moments stop feeling peaceful because your thoughts keep searching for the next issue. And one of the biggest reasons this happens is because people stay emotionally connected to everything around them. Someone speaks with attitude in the morning, and the feeling follows them the entire day. A disagreement happens, and they replay it in their head for hours. One bad moment ruins everything after it. Think about how much energy people waste doing that. The situation ends, but mentally they keep living inside it. That is how peace gets stolen. Not only by life itself, but by the mind refusing to let things go. Sometimes people are physically sitting in silence while mentally arguing with someone who is not even there anymore. And the dangerous part is that this becomes a habit. Some people become so used to stress that calmness feels strange to them. Their mind keeps looking for problems even during peaceful moments. Have you ever noticed that? A good day happens, but part of your brain still expects something bad to appear. That constant tension wears people down slowly. You can even see it in their face sometimes. The frustration, the emotional exhaustion, the heaviness they carry without saying anything. This is why emotional discipline matters so much. Because life becomes harder when every situation enters your mind deeply. A strong person is not someone who never feels emotions. A strong person knows which emotions deserve attention and which ones deserve silence. That's an important difference. Most situations in life do not deserve your mental energy for the entire day. Not every disagreement needs a reaction. Not every harsh comment deserves a response. Not every stressful moment deserves space inside your head all night. But many people give every little problem full control over their emotions. And after years of doing that, they lose their sense of inner peace completely. Niccolò Machiavelli believed that people who cannot manage themselves become vulnerable during difficult moments. And you can see that clearly in everyday life. When pressure appears, some people instantly panic. Some lose control emotionally. Some become angry at everyone around them. Meanwhile, others stay composed. Not because their life is perfect, not because they have no problems. They simply learned not to let every storm enter their inner world. That skill changes everything. Because when your mind stays calm, your decisions improve, your emotions become clearer. You stop making situations worse through emotional reactions. And most importantly, you stop carrying unnecessary weight. Peace is not about escaping life. It's about learning how to move through difficult moments without allowing them to poison your mind. Chaos becomes dangerous when you invite it into your thoughts and allow it to live there. The people who protect their peace understand something simple. A difficult moment should stay a moment, not become your entire state of mind. One of the most important skills a person can learn is how to step back mentally before emotions take control. Most people never do that. Something happens and they react immediately. They speak too fast. They assume the worst. They let anger, fear, or frustration take over the situation. Then later, when their emotions calm down, they regret how they handled it. Psychological detachment changes that. And no, it does not mean becoming distant from life or pretending not to care. It means creating space between what happens around you and how you respond to it. That small space matters more than people realize, because when emotions rise quickly, clear thinking usually disappears. Imagine someone says something disrespectful to you during a tense moment. Most people instantly feel pressure in their chest. Their tone changes. Their mind prepares for conflict before they even think clearly. But a detached mind works differently. Instead of reacting automatically, it pauses first. It observes the situation almost from the outside. What is actually happening here? Is this worth my energy? Will reacting emotionally improve anything? That pause protects your peace. Niccolò Machiavelli understood that emotional reactions often weaken a person's position. When emotions fully control you, other people can predict your behavior easily. They know what angers you. They know how to provoke you. They know how to disturb your state of mind. But when you stay calm and observant, people lose that control over you. That is why detachment is powerful, not because it makes you cold, because it gives you clarity. A detached person sees situations more accurately. They notice tone, behavior, patterns and intentions without immediately drowning in emotion. And this skill becomes extremely valuable during stressful moments inside everyday life. For example, imagine tension starts building during a conversation at home. Voices become sharper. Someone says something unfair. The emotional atmosphere gets heavier. Most people immediately jump into the emotional current. They defend themselves aggressively. They interrupt. They try to win the moment. But psychological detachment allows you to stay grounded. Instead of feeding the tension, you slow yourself down internally. One simple method helps a lot here. First, notice the emotional trigger immediately. Feel the anger rising. Feel the frustration building. Second, slow your breathing. Third, ask yourself one question. What actually matters here? That question alone can stop many unnecessary emotional reactions, because often people are not protecting their peace. They are protecting their pride. And those are two completely different things. A peaceful person does not need to react to everything. They choose carefully where their energy goes. That takes discipline, especially when emotions feel strong in the moment. But over time, detachment becomes easier. You stop absorbing every negative mood around you. You stop carrying conversations in your head for hours. You stop allowing temporary tension to control your entire day. And something surprising happens after that. Your mind becomes quieter, not because life suddenly becomes easy, because you finally stop giving every situation unlimited emotional access to you. That is real emotional control, not suppressing feelings, not pretending nothing affects you. Simply learning how to stay steady while emotions pass through instead of taking over your mind completely. Strategy 1. Master strategic calm. Calmness is often misunderstood. People think calm means weak, passive, soft. But in reality, calmness can be a form of control. Think about the people who lose themselves during stressful moments. The moment pressure appears, their emotions explode everywhere. Their voice gets louder. Their thoughts become messy. They say things they don't mean. Later, they sit alone replaying everything with regret. Now compare that to someone who stays steady, not silent out of fear, not emotionless, just controlled. That kind of calm changes the entire situation, because when your mind stays clear, you notice things other people miss. You hear what is actually being said instead of reacting emotionally to tone alone. You recognize when someone is acting out of frustration instead of truth. You avoid turning temporary tension into permanent damage. That is strategic calm. And honestly, very few people practice it anymore. Most people react first and think later. But calmness gives you time, and time gives you better judgment. Niccolò Machiavelli understood that emotional control creates advantage during difficult situations. A person who stays composed while others lose balance naturally gains influence in the moment. Why? Because emotional reactions spread quickly. One angry voice creates another angry voice. One tense attitude changes the atmosphere of an entire room. But calmness can spread too. A steady person often slows chaos down without even trying. And the first place to build that calmness is during ordinary moments, not only during problems. That's important. If your mind lives in constant stress all day, you cannot suddenly become calm during pressure. You have to train your nervous system to slow down regularly. One simple habit helps a lot with this. Start your mornings quietly for a few minutes. Just sit with your thoughts before the day fully begins. Even 5 minutes matters. Pay attention to your breathing. Let your mind wake up slowly instead of immediately throwing it into tension. People underestimate how much their mornings affect their emotional state later. When the day starts with mental pressure, the mind stays irritated more easily. Another useful habit is creating a pause before responding during frustrating moments. That pause is powerful. Sometimes a few seconds prevent unnecessary conflict completely. Imagine someone says something irritating. Most people answer immediately because their emotions demand instant release. But strategic calm asks something different. Do I need to react right now? Many times the answer is no. Not every moment deserves your immediate emotional response. Sometimes silence protects you better than words. Sometimes waiting allows emotions to cool naturally. And another important part of calmness is learning how to reset your mind at the end of the day. Many people carry the emotional weight of the entire day into the night. Arguments, stress, frustration. Their body goes home, but mentally they are still trapped inside old moments. That slowly destroys peace. Instead, give yourself time to mentally release the day. Take a walk, sit quietly, breathe slowly for a few minutes. Let your thoughts settle instead of feeding them constantly. A calm mind is not built through one perfect day. It is built through small, repeated habits. And over time, something changes inside you. You stop reacting instantly. You stop feeding emotional chaos automatically. Pressure still appears, but it no longer controls your behavior the same way. That is real strength. Because anybody can stay peaceful when life feels easy. Strategic calm matters most when emotions are trying to pull you away from yourself. Strategy 2. Claim mental dominance. Most battles in life are won or lost inside the mind first. Before someone gives up physically, they usually give up mentally. Before people lose control outwardly, they lose control inwardly. That's why protecting your mind matters so much. Because if your thoughts become weak, confused, or scattered, everything around you starts affecting you more deeply. Small problems feel heavier. Simple situations feel overwhelming. Your emotions become harder to manage. And many people live like this every day without realizing it. Their mind is constantly crowded. Too many worries, too many fears about the future, too much attention placed on things outside their control. They wake up thinking about pressure. They sleep thinking about pressure. Even during peaceful moments, their thoughts keep pulling them back into stress. This is where mental dominance becomes important. Mental dominance means your mind leads your life instead of your emotions leading it. It means you decide where your focus goes, not fear, not frustration, not temporary situations. Niccolò Machiavelli believed that preparation creates advantage long before difficult moments arrive. And mentally strong people live that way. They train their thinking before pressure appears. Because once emotions take over completely, clear judgment becomes harder. One of the biggest habits that destroys mental strength is constant mental clutter. Too many unfinished thoughts stay inside the head all day. Things people should have let go of hours ago are still taking space in their mind at night. That drains energy quietly. A useful habit for this is something simple: mental clearing. At least once a day, sit quietly for a few minutes and examine what has been sitting in your mind. Ask yourself, what is actually important right now? That question matters because many people waste emotional energy on things that change nothing. Old arguments, imagined situations, other people's opinions, fear about things that have not even happened. Meanwhile, the mind becomes exhausted carrying all of it. Strong thinkers simplify their focus. They separate what matters from what doesn't. And one question helps with that more than almost anything else. What can I actually control? Not tomorrow, not other people, not every outcome. Just your actions, your mindset, your response. That shift changes the way pressure feels, because people suffer more when they try to mentally control everything around them. Life does not work that way. Sometimes plans fail. Sometimes people disappoint you. Sometimes difficult seasons arrive without warning. Mental dominance is not pretending those things don't exist. It's refusing to let them completely take over your inner state. Another powerful habit is building